For this video, I'm going to read a lot, because I'm really not used to talking in English in front of a camera, so it's kind of weird. I will try to leave this video as raw as possible so I can monitor myself and know how my accent's doing. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you why you should watch Fionna and Cake. So, let's get right into it. Hi, I'm Kami. I usually upload videos in Spanish, but today's video is a little experiment, is a little different. Let's just go with the flow. Fionna and Cake is a spin-off, or rather a crossover, of Adventure Time with Finn and Jake. This crossover is centered in Fionna and Cake, who are the feminine version of Finn and Jake, and their adventure through the multiverse to save their own universe from being erased, because it was not canon. Fionna and Cake are called to the U universe by mistake by Simon, who was trying to call Betty his long-lost love. Up until then, the story is very adventure-timey, right? However, the show starts in a very dark and depressing way, and if you're in a bad mental place, the first 3 or 4 episodes might take a toll on you. So I recommend to not watch it alone, please. I did it and I regret it. Because of this, the show rapidly leaves the Adventure Time trademark and starts to create its own way of storytelling. Fionna and Cake is centered in the adult life and how its dullness can really affect you. I mean, let's be real. When you are an adult, most of the times you live to work and not work to live. This routine affects Fionna but also affects Simon, who is trapped in a spiral of depression and self-loathing. The series has a total of 10 episodes, each with its own theme and central character. While Fionna and Cake travel through the multiverse in search of the Ice King crown in order to save their universe and also to not be erased themselves. This series will learn more about Simon and his love story with Betty. This series is a rediscoverment of Simon's character, who, until that moment, had victimized but also blamed himself for Betty's destiny. As spectators, we start to notice that Simon does not have an equal relationship with Betty, since she was his fan. Due to this, he always imposed his own views and ways of doing things. However, Betty always followed him without regretting any of her decisions. On the contrary, Simon regrets everything because that led to Betty's demise. By the end of the series, through the power of Betty, or Gold Betty, Simon understands that he must let her go, forgive himself, and go forward with his life. For me, Simon is the real protagonist of this crossover, and finally gets the much-needed closure for his story, as he moves forward and starts understanding that his life is valuable as everyone's lives are. This series grew up with their watchers and went from a kids' show to an adult's show, treating feelings and emotions accordingly. The end of the series leaves a very powerful message, that is to be brave and go on with your life. Forgive but don't forget people, and overall take a hold of your life. So, this is the video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. That would help me a lot. So, see you later, alligator.